Riding with your buddies and blasting your favorite set of twisty trails, stopping at the burger joint, and then continuing on until the sun is set and the only thing illuminating your way home is the headlight? That sounds like a good day of riding to me. And let's be honest, today's sleds are the best that we've ever seen. The best technology, the best performance, the best fuel and oil economy, and reliability like you'd never expect from a sled, especially with a high-end two-stroke. But one area that I can say without question we have not seen big improvement is versatility of an individual sled. What do I mean by that? Well, look to an ATV like the Polaris X2 with a convertible rear seat, or the Honda Pioneer 4 with its convertible rear seat cargo bed, and likewise the Yamaha R-Max. These are all off-road products that are adapting to different purposes or rider configurations. So what can you do in the sled industry to make the most out of your one-up trail rocket, getting ultimate versatility and more rider configurations but not sacrificing the cool factor, which, let's be honest, is part of the reason why you bought your new one-up sled? Well, this year we have more options than ever, and not with an aftermarket product, but straight from the factory in a quick-to-convert multi-purpose platform that won't just give you more versatility, it'll give you passenger capacity as well. It's funny, but this year the biggest request from my wife for a sled to bring home on the weekends has been a two-up seat for our kids. But if I'm being real honest with you, two-up sleds have never been high on my list. And this is where Lock Ride Flex comes in. This is not your average lock and ride system, nor is it your typical passenger seat. This system is designed with your desire to still have a cool-looking one-up sled with the ability to quickly attach a two-up seat and answer the call of versatility. And while you might roll your eyes and say it can never be as good as a two-up sled, be careful, this isn't your typical two-up seat. First, let me tell you a little bit about Lock Ride Flex, because it's not your typical lock and ride system. It's crazy quick and super simple. In fact, it's the simplest system in the industry with a foolproof set of tunnel-mounted clips that receive a wide variety of accessories, but in this case, most importantly, the M2 two-up seat. Mounting the clips is easy, and when you're done, they don't stand out or look ugly. So to be clear, the same set of clips that'll take a gas tank, tunnel bag, or any other variety of accessories is the same clip that will accept the two-up seat in its entirety. Nothing else to mount, nothing else to support, that's it. So back to the seat. This is an M2 heated seat. There's also a basic version that doesn't come with heat, but when you buy this upgraded package, you get both heated grips as well as the heated seat base. And let me tell you, the technology didn't stop here. One of my biggest gripes in the past with quick on and off passenger seats is that many aren't quick, but mostly that the ones featuring heated grips use kind of a clunky wiring harness that doesn't feel factory installed. The M2 Lock and Ride has a really tidy pre-wired connector plug that gets mounted on the exterior of the rear trunk frame so that you can connect quickly in the future. It looks clean, and the best part of the Matrix sleds is that it comes designed right from the factory with this harness in the rear trunk. No splicing, no running wire, just plug and play. So as for the seat itself, it's a seat and base all in one unit, so it's really simple to use after you've built it the first time. When you've finished up, the beautiful part about this seat is the fact that you can go from a factory one-up rocket to a family-friendly two-up sled in a matter of just a simple push-down and one electrical connector. That's it. Maybe 30 seconds, worst-case scenario. Now that's simple. Now we aren't oblivious to the fact that adding a two-up seat and rider is going to change the weight dynamics of this sled, so we're going to put new torsion springs on the rear to account for that. And this is something that's recommended due to the extra weight on the rear suspension. It helps to keep both riders comfortable with compliant rear suspension characteristics, but also helps keep the front skis planted and not remove too much ski pressure. It's nice that they go on pretty quick as well. While I'm talking about increased comfort, I have one more product that's going to give the passenger just a little bit more increased confidence as well. Footrests don't just give you better grip for getting on and off the sled. They help to keep your feet securely planted when cornering and placing more pressure on either foot. They install easily, and adding to our stealth install, they don't look out of place or likewise cause any interference when riding by yourself. Along with rider comfort is them knowing they can bring some things along with them as well, and the optional M2 seat bag is a cool compression molded nylon bag that slides in under the seat and keeps your passenger gear out of the elements. It installs in seconds and adds extra storage, which I'm pretty sure you can never have too much of on a snowmobile. So the versatility of adding a passenger is taken care of, but what if I want to go back to just high mile riding with the buddies saddlebagging for a weekend? Well, the great versatility of the rear lock and ride clips are that they don't just take the M2 seat. They also accept a variety of storage options like this sport tunnel bag. It's a tall 15-liter compression molded bag that doesn't just carry your stuff, It lets you carry it into the shop or hotel room after your long day's ride. It's completely sealed and has both buckles and a top carry handle. And like the 2-up seat, it's simple to install with just pushing it down. No locking mechanism to interact with. Now, should you need an even larger bag, the Lock Ride Flex system does offer more storage. However, the larger bag system will not work with the 2-up seat due to its large size. The Adventure Tunnel bag is huge, 35 liters huge, and leaves you enough room to pack your gear for an overnight stay. It's designed much like the Sport bag with compression molding and security buckles. However, this bag is so big that it requires 2 more Lock Ride Flex mounts at the rear of the tunnel. It uses 2 plastic tabs to lock under the rear of the Matrix seat, and then like the other Flex accessories requires only a push down to secure. Removal like the other Flex accessories is easy with nothing more than just a simple lift on the release levers to allow you to take your seat or storage bags off in seconds. While I'm on the topic of storage, I want to show you a few more things that come in really useful. However, they don't require lock and ride, and they'll work on any Matrix. Firstly is the underseat liner bag. It's a nicely designed waterproof bag that goes under your seat of your Matrix and will keep things you put inside dry. It's also easy to remove as the zippered top handle also has a carry handle so that you can take the contents with you quickly. Designed similarly is the top glove box liner bag. It's a semi-rigid liner that goes behind your 7S display and features 4 separate storage compartments. I see this as very useful for putting your phone into, as well as your wallet or insurance and registration. You can also drop in a few energy bars and even your toque with lots of room. It's a great storage space made better by a smartly designed, organized storage tray. Now, while I'm at the front of the sled, I think it's important to cover off wind protection. While the Matrix does do a good job from the factory, there's some folks out there who like a whole lot more. And this can be especially true when riding with a passenger. Adding front wind protection from a larger windshield like this tall version from Polaris means it'll push the wind up and over your passenger. It's made from optical grade polycarbonate and it installs quickly, which for me is a must so I can put my low windshield back on when I desire. But if I'm being honest, I've found that I really enjoy bigger windshields and the extra warmth it provides, especially at night when the temps really start to drop. While this was a big install, what I really think that it shows is that with innovative engineering solutions like Polaris has provided with the Lock Ride Flex system, you truly can have the best of both worlds.
If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you click that like button. And we upload new content every week, so if you don't want to miss out on any of that stuff, make sure you subscribe so you get notifications whenever something new pops up.